Hi there, this is Shauna from the Foiled Fox. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm excited to share the Christmas goodies from Moda Scrap. Here's just a few projects we're going to look at, but we're going to look at lots of things. I'm going to start out with the papers here. There are lots of papers that are just wonderful. These are the covering papers. There are two different styles, the wintertime or the magic of Christmas. We'll see those in more detail. We have two 6x6 pads that are the wintertime and the Christmas magic. And we also have these wonderful either vellum or acetates. This is starting out with the heart on acetate, so it's completely clear with a white heart. These are 12 by 12. I'm just showing you this with behind different colors papers so you can get an idea. Here is a green plaid. This is vellum, so not as translucent, just a little bit more opaque. And you can see that you can influence the color if you put a different backing, but mainly you're going to see the pattern on top. This is another plaid. This is the blue plaid. This is also vellum. See the white behind there? Even when you put the red, that changes it a little bit. Or the blue is nice. I like that one as well. But you can use these for so many projects. You can see my hand through there is not going to be as translucent as these on acetate. This is a white plaid on acetate. So my hand's completely, you can see my hand completely through. It is clear except for where the white plaid is. And so you can really use different papers behind it. This is the herringbone. I've used this project later on in this video so you can take a look how that looks. But it's a great pattern. You can see with it, the colors behind it, you can really show it that it shines through. Again, that's an acetate. The next one is these snowflakes on acetate. I have a project planned with these. I'm kind of excited about it. So that's completely clear. The acetate is fairly stout, so it will really hold its shape. Cute on that blue, isn't it? And then this is the gold foil stars on vellum. So again, you can see a color behind it, but it is much more obscured. And again, these are all 12 by 12s. And our last one is on vellum. This is the red diagonal stripe. What Christmas would be complete without a red diagonal stripe? And it's a wonderful one that you can use as well. Now now we'll go back to the covering papers. This is wintertime collection. You can see how this just rolls out. It's wonderful for covering for books or making boxes or any of your projects like that. If you like to make journals, this is the 6x6 pack. It has 12 single sheet papers. They're only single-sided. And they have so many cute things. Those foxes are wonderful. And they have some hearts and stripes and those trees and bears. And you can also use the cover, those little squares too. This is the matching ephemera pack. Has 74 pieces. Has leaves and trees and bears and foxes and some sentiments, which are great. This is the Magic of Christmas collection. It has the two covering papers similar to the other. It's heavier paper, has a texture to it. So you can use those for the boxes or covering books. But this is the 6x6. This is the 12 single-sided. Plus you can use the title page that has those little squares. You can use every bit of this. And you'll want to because these papers are fabulous. I love them. They're just so bright and cheery and perfect for the holidays. And many of them you can use for other holidays as well, or other occasions. This is their matching ephemera pack that has the deer, flowers, hearts, pine, foliage. And then we're going to go on to show you the other things that's included in this release. This is the gingerbread. Then there's My Home. This is My Home. It makes a cute box like this, or you can put the gingerbread over the top, and it makes a cute box for little candies. This is the gingerbread cookies. which are adorable. This we had in spring as hanging tags, but it's great to have now. This is the bow tags, and I'll show you, demonstrate those later. This is something we had before too. In fact, it's called spring basket. You'll see how I use that. This is Christmas branches, and then flower mix. Those two work very, very well together. This is winter friends, excuse me, where you have the bear and the foxes and lots of other things that go with it. These are circles with a dashed edge, and the edge is wonderful. And then this is the rectangles with the dashed edge. They call this butcher's broom. We would call it holly with berries. And the eucalyptus, I'm in love with eucalyptus, and they work very nicely. This is happy lights, and you can use a nice string of lights for lots of different ways, and then Merry Christmas and kisses, and it's a great way to use that. So I'm going to show you a few projects. My first one up is this floral card. I used the flower mix, the Christmas branches, magic of Christmas paper, and the creative rectangles. So getting into the details of this, you can see how I see a little closer up how I made this, but I used that paper for the background. I used some flowers and some Christmas branches for the foliage. Used the creative rectangles for the edges. Then the next project is the butcher's broom, or holly with berries. This is Moda Scrap's picture. They did their project. And they also did here's these two together that they did. Really easy way to make a card, and it is really impactful and a lot of fun to make, and super, super easy. Now what this is using another project that uses the gingerbread cookies, the My Home gingerbread, Merry Christmas, and the Magic of Christmas. So I also use that striped vellum. You can see that on the edging. But I made the gingerbread house, and then the cookies that go with it. Here's a cookie that I made. That was left over, and that you can use the happy lights, and we'll see that a little bit later, how that can go nicely on there. And then I made another one that made a box, so you can see you can put little candies in there, or anything that you want. You can imagine little soaps or little votive candles. And here they use the gingerbread cookies and some Christmas branches. Then I'll show you a little bit more on the My Home gingerbread and using the My Home die. These are from Moda Scrap. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable how they put the trim and everything on this house. It really, really turned out super cute. And here is a collection. Look at the box on the far left. That you don't have to make at Christmas. It can work for anything, for any event. Or look at the one on the far right at the bottom that shows where it used the happy lights. Then moving on to the winter friends, the spring basket, and the Christmas branches. Brilliant idea using that acetate. I took their idea and made my own. I put my jar of honey in there, and I used the herringbone, and then some paper from the Magic of Christmas paper pad, and used some Christmas branches, and used the bow tag, and I'll show you how I did that in a little bit. And those are the colors of paper that I used for that. And then here is another idea. This is a Moda Scrap photo where you can also make a flat box with this very same die set, and that works nicely. Put little candies in it. Then the happy lights. Isn't that cute with those little lights going around the house? Just love that. Then they use the lights very creatively on the background, and then the foliage. And then here's another one with the lights. Very, very cute. Then we're going to show you some tags. This is the hanging tag that has the dashed edge, by the way, if you want to look closely to that. A really cute dashed edge. I'm using the bow tag here because they are two kinds of tags, as you saw earlier. I'm using the eucalyptus. See how I cut that out? I used some ephemera, and I used these bow tags. See how that bow tag just fits right under the bow? You don't have to tie it on. Just snaps on. I used some ephemera and the eucalyptus for a cute design. And then the winter friends. I love critters. So this bear, he's so cute, and I used some of the ephemera, the sentiments that come with ephemera. But you can see this comes with the bear, and it comes with the little snowflakes and his little gift, and also these foxes. Aren't they cute? Of course, I love foxes. I would, wouldn't I? And then it has I use the sentiment. So here's just a real grouping, really fast, just to recap everything. I love this whole collection. I hope you take a look at it. It is all on our website. There's a link down below. You can jump down there to see all of the Moda Scrap. They are so creative. Their dies are extremely well made and well thought out. So please jump over there and take a look. I think you'll really enjoy them. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.